and we started talking to the government 8 months ago. We signed an MOU about 6 months ago, and now we are here in the building with Mr. KTR or Kalvakuntla Tarka Ramarao Garu and Jayesh Ranjan Garu. And it's, you guys have supported us tremendously. Right from day one, we were thinking, we did a lot of due diligence when we were thinking about the tech center here. We were thinking, which city should we go into? Was it Pune, because that's where our headquarters is, and whether to Bangalore, because it's one of the software parks, and then or Hyderabad. And once we came to Hyderabad, and once we started talking to the government officials in Hyderabad, we were just floored. We were floored with the support, we were floored with the infrastructure in Hyderabad, and also the talent in Hyderabad. We were just extremely happy talking to colleges like Triple IT, going and visiting the Tech Hub, and Vignan Jyoti, and you'll see some of the projects from the college students later on, but great talent in the 400 plus engineering colleges that you have here. So one thing that I want to share with you, yes, I am from ZF. I am a global citizen, and I'm very, very proud to call Hyderabad a home. And this is where I had my humble beginnings. This is the city where I was born, and you could see the joy on my face. It is not just because it was the city that I was born in that we selected Hyderabad, but it is because it was an exceptional city from all angles. And it is, first I want to welcome Dr. Stefan Zomer and the ZF colleagues to our city, Hyderabad. And then on behalf of Dr. Stefan Zomer and my ZF colleagues, I welcome KTR Garu and also Jayesh Ranjan Garu, who is the IT secretary, and other senior government officials, and our technology partners, Tech Mahindra. CP, thank you for taking the time to be here, breaking your personal visit, and also TCS colleagues that I see, Ramanan, Raghu, Partha, Milind. So thank you for attending. And your presence here reinforces the strong support that we continue to receive from the government of Telangana. And one person, if I would be really amiss if I do not thank one person from your government, that is Mr. Amarnath Reddy. And Amar, I think, has been so instrumental. And he also started an Amar and Amar company, the other Amar, who also comes from the automotive industry, to expand the mobility ecosystem. And whenever we needed support, we would approach Mr. Jayesh Ranjan, and he would immediately connect us with the right people, whether it was to United Way, whether it was to colleges, or to community partners. So in a dynamically changing world, speed is of essence, and we as collaborative partners and our internal team, with the support of several partners like TCS, Tech Mahindra, we really moved mountains. And the agility and the flexibility is the reflection of the outstanding collaboration with all these partners coming together. And you may be thinking, why an R&D center in India, and why India? There is an increasing demand for our products, of course, our mechanical products, but there is an increasing software component in these mechanical products. And I think, as I mentioned earlier, about 100 million lines of code in a car today, compared to 10 million lines of code in a Boeing. So, and India is a country by 2020 would have 40 million graduates and 8 million engineers. And that is the talent that we as a company are going after. And then we had a few primary factors that led us to Hyderabad. Of course, the government, very proactive government with investment-friendly policies and excellent public infrastructure. I think many of us experienced that yesterday, coming on a 10-lane freeway. And I think Peter Holdman made a comment that I felt like I'm in the US and not in Hyderabad and not in India. And there's a focus on automotive R&D. The government has been very aggressive in setting up the mobility ecosystem here and trying to be aggressive in co-marketing this mobility ecosystem to the other OEMs and other partners. And we have about 1,000 engineers that already work from Hyderabad through either TCS or Tech Mahindra. that are already contributing to our products today. And that also was another factor, and 400 plus engineering colleges. And we reached out to all of them through our innovation challenge, and we selected 3 winners that we would see later. And the ecosystem, most of the technology companies, we are in this neighborhood. You see Google over there, there is Microsoft, there is Amazon that's coming up front, and Apple, its first technology center outside of the US. And also 30% of the Mars orbital machine was designed and manufactured in Hyderabad. And also Hyderabad contributed to some of the top tech talent in the industry, like Satya Nadella, who is the CEO of Microsoft, and also Shantanu Narayan, who is the CEO of Adobe. And if you look at the quality of life, less pollution when you stand outside, and it is one of the excellent cities in India, and the 5th most dynamic city in the world. And these are all the things that we are getting, we as ZF are getting, but what are we giving back? We are giving back jobs. So we are hiring. So please spread the word that ZF is hiring, and we would have roughly 2,500 jobs by 2020. And we will continue to nurture our partnerships with Tech Mahindra and TCS, including the colleges and the startup ecosystem that's being built through the T-Hub, through Triple IT and the T-Hub here. And 2 of the startup companies are actually going to be presenting in our headquarters on March 10th their capabilities. So that is how extensively that we are reaching out to the community. And it is not just about ZF giving back in terms of the technology, but we are also partnering with United Way and Akshay Patra. And when we said that we are partnering with Akshay Patra in United Way, and our partners Tech Mahindra and TCS said even we want to contribute. So together we are donating 3 vehicles that would feed 15,000 hungry children every day. Every day. A hungry mind, as you know, cannot focus on education. And we at ZF, through our foundation, believe in providing education. And we are going to today provide food to those young kids. And now, I would like to turn it over to Dr. Stefan Sommer, the CEO, I'm very proud to say this, of Fortune's most admired company, several years in a row. And he's the CEO of ZF Friedrichshafen, a 35 billion euro company with a goal of 0 accidents and 0 emissions. All we do is saving lives and saving the environment. Thank you.